And we're live.
I was this is a different thing, but I was watching like Joe Rogan clips on YouTube where he was having like, fitness guys talk about lifting and different strategies and thoughts and that. And of course, you know how YouTube autoplay is, it gets you into the weeds. And before I know it, like I'm lifting and I'm hearing Joe talk to some guy about like the carnivore diet of like which is literally just you eat nothing but meat. And like it was funny. Like there's a couple different clips because I got fascinated with it.
Did it make him more aggressive, Taylor? Did it make him aggressive?
Yeah, make him more. No, Joe, you fucking lunatic. Yeah, and like the first guy I was talking to was all about like, and you don't even need vegetables, and you don't need this, and what you need is meat. You just need to balance the kinds of meat you have. You need the right saturated fat. You need blah blah blah. And of course, Joe is usually like a sounding board. And it's kind of like, that's interesting. Okay, tell me more. Like, and then there was another one where like he was talking to someone who's like, yeah, I mean, I guess if it works for you, but it doesn't really make any sense at all. You know, I'm a real dietitian. This doesn't make any sense. And Joe's like, it's like he clicked for him. He's like, yeah, broccoli's not gonna hurt you. Like, would it ruin your whole day if you put a little broccoli on the plate next to the meat? Like, really? Like, and it was just that kind of like dumb Joe Rogan simplicity. Where it's like, yeah, this shit doesn't make any sense. And his like the big like, oh, this works for someone was Jordan Peterson. He's like, now this worked for Jordan Peterson. It's like, no, probably not. Probably not. You know, this guy was having problems with things before that, and he probably still is continuing to now. There's no way that switching to all chicken and just excising asparagus from your diet is making tremendous gains for you. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Even like this.
Did
pop
he claim the
nutrition,
carnivore diet brought his hair back? Am I right on that? He cured his autoimmune disease and caused his hair to grow back. Are you familiar with Jordan Peterson's hairline?
Yeah, I don't know about the hairline. I would assume that's because he was made a ton of money and he's just putting it back. But the autoimmune thing I did hear, Joe mentioned that, and I just don't believe it. Like, I believe that maybe getting rid of processed carbs got rid of some of his inflammation and feelings of soreness or pain or whatever. Like, that makes sense. But like, really, it's the meat. Getting rid of sweet potatoes and Brussels sprouts and green beans did this. Really? No, there's no fucking way. Like, stopping eating chips and Popeyes did this. So I guess not even I guess they could eat Popeyes if they peeled all the good parts off.
Yeah, get some grilled Popeyes. No, I don't care if it's a fucking miracle cure. There's no fucking way I would want to just eat meat and animal products. What?
How much would that fuck up your GI tract too? Like eating, and it's not even just animal products.
Like, you don't adjust to it. At first, you'd have diarrhea continuously, but like you'd adjust to it after a while. I'm sure. But the thing would be like, I don't know. I like salads a lot. I like a spring salad mix with some vinaigrette or something like that. It's really filling. It's tasty. I like that. I like carbs, you know, like sweet potatoes and rice. And
carbs rock.
Fucking beans and bread and pasta, and like those things I think you need those things in your diet for
even
a balanced
the other
diet.
carbs, like the fruits, the grapes, the melons, the pineapple.
All that shit. Like I'm sure there's an answer for everything, but I would question, like, where do you get your vitamin C? Yeah. Like you know, where do you get some like really important nutrients and micronutrients and vitamins if you're only eating animal products? And I'm sure there's answers to those. We'll see. Bone marrow is full of vitamin C, and it's like, shit. Well, okay, I guess give me a heaping portion of bone marrow then. But it's like, I'd rather just eat an orange. You know?
That tastes better anyway. I'd assume.
Yeah, I was thinking I'd have some grapes, or some blueberries or whatever for these. You know,
it doesn't pass the smell test. It doesn't pass the smell test whatsoever. Like, I feel like maybe it's too extreme. Like, maybe Jordan Peterson was eating absolute shit and trash pizzas all the time, and then just goes whole hog into carnivore, and now attributes all of his successes to dropping the processed sugars instead of, like, you know, the meat.
Like, if you watch
dropping the processed
what's his name, Tennyson on YouTube, he does this a lot. He tests out various diets. He's done the carnivore diet, I think maybe even for a whole month, at least a week. He does that a lot. He's like, he'll have videos like,
what's his name, Tennyson?
his last name's Tennyson. He's I don't know, in his 20s, real ripped guy, like not like overly ripped. I think he's natural. He does like workout stuff, a lot of diet, nutrition information, some cooking stuff. Slips in some like dirty jokes while he does it. Kind of fun. Involves his family. His mom's real fit, and she's like in her late 40s, no, maybe 50s or something like that. Like she's an older lady, very fit, like. But anyway, I'd be like, yeah, I cut out all refined sugar for a month, and this is what happened. And he'll show like what happened to his weight or his body composition throughout that time. But he does that with a number of things. Like maybe he goes Atkins, or maybe he goes carnivore, or just cutting out or adding in various things. And he'll do fun videos that are like 20,000 calorie cheat day. He's friends with Greg Doucette. They do some content together. I like him. I can't think of his first name.
It's Will Tennyson.
I was about to say Will. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on his channel.
Yeah, nice guy, seemingly. I like that he slips in some like dirty jokes and stuff, like some self-deprecating humor while he's like going through his groceries or his eating or his workouts or whatever.
What did he say about carnivore? Do you recall, or did you not watch it?
I didn't watch it. I frankly don't give a shit about those videos. I usually watch if he's cooking something or if he's doing like something that I'm into specifically, like oh, let's see how he feels about this, or I've watched a few of his workout videos to see, like, because he's got a great physique. He's got really good, he's low body fat, probably, I don't know, striking distance of single digits, probably 12-14%, somewhere in there, I guess. And it seems like a lot of those like fitness influencers are short guys. Like it seems like many of them are little guys.
Helps you look wider and broader if you're shorter.
I think it's a lot easier to have a really sharp physique when you're shorter too. I like maybe your muscle inserts are more impressive, or like Greg Doucette, for example. I think Greg's a little guy.
5'6".
Holy shit!
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
He's 5'6.5", but he calls himself 5'6", which violates the rule. You're supposed to round up.
But... yeah, round up. Go for the 5'7".
Wow, I thought his girlfriend was like 6'1" or something like that. I guess she's just a regular sized lady.
I watched a lot of Doucette content. He's mentioned it a bunch of times, and they also measured his height on he had a DEXA scan, so it was pretty accurate.
DEXA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
a lot of them are real short guys.
A couple things. I think that, like you said, like their muscle insertions just look a little better. They don't tend to be string beanie when they're short guys. And also, I feel like fitness model, bodybuilder type thing where you don't compete against other men, like it lends itself to that sport. So if you're an athletic person, if you're Jeff Nippert or you're Greg Doucette or whatever, you're going to struggle in swimming or a lot of sports where tennis, basketball, like
football might work for those guys. Like I'm always impressed by like the little running backs who are like small enough to fit through holes and stuff like that. The speedy guys who are just powerhouses of compact fucking tissue.
Yeah, maybe there's a position in football where they could pull it, or they could succeed, like you said. But by and large, like some guy who's 6'3", even though he's a little more lengthy in the biceps and doesn't have the same peak, is just can do more athlete shit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I just think, and I think it's easier to have an impressive looking physique when you're that size. My wingspan is like 74 fucking inches. It's hard to put on enough muscle that it looks like anything. Whereas like if your wingspan is like 60 inches, which it's like, holy shit, wow. It's like, well, I'm Lil.
If you took my cheesy bicep, you can't even see it, and shrunk it to a 5'6" person's arm, it might be cool.
Oh shit! Yeah, it would just keep going up. Like the muscle keeps like bulging up and up as like the elbow to shoulder shrinks down.
Like if you were to do that, I don't know.
Like I bet Athlete X is a little fucker too.
How tall is that bastard? Is he lying? Is he wearing false in his lifting shoes?
You got lifts on, bro?
Athlete X height.
He's 5'8", according to the internet.
These
Yeah,
little
you're right.
fuckers.
These guys are not as tall as you imagine.
No, you see them, they're all like ripped as fuck, and for some reason, like Schwarzenegger's 6'1". Like I don't know.
6'1", huh?
Yeah,
I
like
think
he's not some
Juchi is like
towering inferno or anything, but
I think
he's not a
Juchi's
little guy either.